Hello, welcome to the next edition of the Thursday's Carnage. And today we're going to be trying out Gruul Aggro, quote unquote pioneer slash explorer. The card that we're testing out today is Tranquil Frillback, which is honestly one of the best dinosaurs I think printed has seen print in a while. The fact that it scales quite well and it does 3 relative modes all on it. Swift artifact enchantment hate to get on the to hate on Fable of the Mirror Breakers, pretty powerful effect. The Exile Graveyard Claws, pretty good against Grease Fang, also pretty good against Phoenix if that's even remotely relevant anymore. And then it also has the ability to gain 4 life, which is really good against Mono White, Aggro, stuff like that. So it's very versatile, and it really each mode is good in a different matchup. So I'm actually quite excited and see how it actually works out, especially since with the discounters like Marauding Raptor and Hunt Master, we could essentially make it cost a green or a green in generic, and then we're actually just paying the kicker without paying quote unquote any more than 3 mana, so that's quite helpful. So outside of that, we have the typical stock list. We have rages to go with our dinosaur package for the enrage mechanic. Now, we also, of course, have a mixture of Ceratops and some Planeswalkers in the main and the side for the control matchup and grindy mid-range matchups. That is our Gruul basis for our Gruul aggro deck for dinosaurs this week. Let's get into the deck list and break it down. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you can be alerted for future videos. And let's get into it. So the deck list we're trying out today is going to have 2 Domries in it, 1 Luca. I think Luca's pretty good with dinosaurs in general because we could deal damage to our Ripjaw Raptor, draw some cards. Ripjaw Raptor is one of the best dinosaurs, period. And we have 3 and 3 on the elves to help ramp us into a frill back earlier, Raptor early, Ceratops. So we have a mid-range package at the 4-drop slot, which Throwback can be a 3-drop, so it's scalable like that. We have Alpha to give everything haste, a couple Gultas to close the game out with a Reggie. We have Rage, which is one of the best removal spells in red right now, and then we have Commune to find our dinosaurs, which is quite helpful. Sideboard, if we face control, we cut our Gultas, go up Chandra, Vivian, Chandra, and cut some other cards in the mid-range slot like Ceratops, which probably is too weak in that matchup. So we cut a bunch of our dinosaurs, bring a bunch of Planeswalkers, we turn into like a Gruul Super Friends list. We have Clothis for graveyard hate and Runestone to help against graveyard strategies. In addition to the Frillback, we have 2 Abrades, 2 Fries, so we could bring in for against Grease Fang. Also, the artifact hate can be relevant. We also have Anger of the Gods for small aggro decks. We have Clothis, like I said, for graveyard strategies. Also, it's not bad against control either, because we could just eat something each turn. Ping our opponent for 2, which is what we kind of want to be doing anyways. Which, like I said, Reckless Rage is also kind of bad in that matchup. So we could really just change our entire strategy against control. And hopefully we can beat all different avenues of decks. The only one that might be debatable is the combo matchups. Might be a little bit more tricky. But from my play experience, this deck does get underneath Lotus Field. So let's see if that actually works out in practice again. And let's get into the actual gameplay. Duresses me to take my Commune. Well, that really just kind of hurt. Blood Gorge, go. Den of the Bugbear. Play Hunt Master, go. Bone Crushes. Swamp. Bone Crusher. Passes. Play Raptor. Stomping Grounds, tap, go. Attacks, take it. Tap Hive. Harvester. Pathway on green. Ceratops. Activate Ceratops, give it haste. Hit you. Alright, trades with my Raptor. Place Pathway on red. Turns on the Den. Swings out for 8. Play Thrillback. Gain 4. Hit you. Pathway on black. Bankbuster. Cracks the blood token. You're gonna draw the Bankbuster? That's not a bad move. Yep, goes ahead and draws. Duresses me. That's fine. Don't get anything. Passes. Raptor. Shoot the Bone Crusher. Take 2. Go to combat attack. Blocks the Frillback because he knows I can give his thing trample. Hit him to 5. Pass the turn. Power Work kills the Ceratops. Is that enough to make you live? Draws a card in desperation. Fatal Pushes. Tap land. Play Ripjaw Raptor. Hit ya. Down to 2 pass the turn. Desperately draws a card. He can still block with a land. Another Bank Buster. Draws a card. Isn't he just dead now? Yeah. Against Rakdos midrange, we could probably bring in Clothis. Harder for them to interact with. Ceratops is kind of mid. Probably bring in Chandra. Maybe Vivian. Down Gulta. They have less creatures I have to worry about, so down Domri. I don't like that. Cliffs. Passes. Stomping Grounds tap. Go. Takanuma. Harvester. Another 3-drop. Hits me for 3. Down to 17. Shadow. Do you not have a land? No. Let's go ahead and play a Frillback. Pass the turn. Next turn we'll play Raptor. Braids. Hits me. Down to 12. Rockfall Veil. Play Raptor. Pass the turn. Cracks the blood token. Fatal Pushes. Hits me. Assuming pays into it. For 6. So I'm at 6. Play Frillback. Sure, we'll pay twice. Gain 4. Exile your yard. Haunted Ridge. Attacks out. Trade with a Harvester. Puts 2 mana into the Shadow. Passes. Clothis. Mystic. Tap land. Go. Bone Crusher. And we lose. Maybe we'll bring in a Braids on the draw. Down an Elf. Down an Elf. Run it like that. Play the Veil. Go. Cliffs. Passes. Land of War. Stomping Grounds tap. Go. Pushes my Dork. Pathway on black. Passes. Veil. Play the Frillback. Go for the Throats. Swamp. Fable the Mirror Breaker. Ripjaw Raptor. Loots away a Fable and a Hive. Swamp. Sheldred. We draw a tap land. Kinda pointless. Play the tap land. Hit ya. Takes it. Play Chandra. Uptick Chandra. Shoot the Goblin token. Draw a card. Pass the turn. Sheldred's Edict eats my Ripjaw Raptor. Castle Lockwayne. Gets frisky at my Chandra. Seems fine. I wouldn't mind a mid-range piece here. Okay. That's not that big of a deal. Reggie. Play Stomping Grounds. Go digging. Get another Reggie. Hit ya. Misery Shadow. Bone Crusher. Passes. Play another Reggie. Make a Dork. Hit ya. Yeah, go ahead and take the Reggies. They're kind of useless now. Alright, makes a change. Alright, that's fine. Get rid of the Reflection. Can we get through this Shelly? Or actually, should he just have attacked? Plus 6/6, that would have been, yeah, he should have just attacked. Still, I guess even now he should still just attack. Take 2 on upkeep, he pumps that thing to a 5/5. Yeah, we just did not draw enough this game. I actually don't think this is that bad of a matchup, surprisingly. Pass the turn because we can't profitably attack. Blood Crypt tapped. Upticks. Activates Castle. Attacks with both. Block like that, I guess. Force you to pump the Shadow. But we're just dead. 0-1. Let's get into the next. Blood Crypt. Thoughtseize. Another Rakdos midrange. Takes my Huntmaster. Alright, we go digging. I guess take Raptor. Go. Coast. So it's not Rakdos. Play Mountain. Go. Ridge. Passes. Play Raptor. Alright, has Push. Cycles a Shark Typhoon. Shocks a Watery Grave. Narset. We need a land. Alright, I guess Raptor. Go. Another Fatal Push. Alright, uses it finally. Passes. Stomping Grounds. Raptor. Sinister Sabotage. Gets rid of the 3rd push. I guess you got the 4th push coming. Bolus. Upticks Bolus. We'll get rid of the Rage. Come on, give me a land here. We'll go ahead and Frillback. We will eat his graveyard. Upticks it. I guess get rid of a Reggie. Blood Crypt untapped. Edict. We draw a tap land. Ugh. Memory Deluge. Alright, we eat our land, I guess. Plays a land. Shark Typhoon. Thoughtseize. Alright, I'm off. Against this matchup. All the walkers in. Galta out. Ceratops out. We could also probably bring in Clothis. This can get his planeswalkers over Rages. Seem pretty bad. Down at Elf. Run it like that. Gorge. Elf. Go. Tapland. Gorge. Frillback. Go. Dark Slick Shores. Let me guess, you got a removal spell for this? No. Surprisingly. Clothis, which should eat a counter spell. Does. Play a tap land. Hit ya. Marsh. Passes. Land. Bolus. Or Domri. Not Bolus. Counters. Hit ya. Coast. Passes. Raptor. Elf. Smack you. Ops. Desperately trying to find something. Narset. Do I care about this? Unless he finds a Wrath. But even then, Fatal Push. Plays a tap land. Smack face. Don't even respect the Narset. Pass turn. Goes digging. Ops. That's not gonna help you. Desperately ops bottom, so he's not liking what he finds. It's 4 mana. Extinction Event doesn't get me. Scoops it up. Run it back. I just gotta pray he doesn't have a Thoughtseize. Come on, land. I guess Pathway. Rye. Then on green, put down Raptor. I guess you got a Fatal Push? Of course you do. Coast. We didn't find a land. Pass the turn. Cycles the sensor. Tap land. Now we draw a land. Play Clothis. Gust it. Then on the bottom. Coast. Passes. Gorge. Go. Pismari command. Bolus. Upticks. Shoot it. Eat a Raptor. Play a Raptor. Edicts me. Pathway on green. Luca. I guess you have a counter. Ugh. I mean, at least it's Grixis control, but still, it's still control. It's disgusting. Yeah. So we draw Raptor. Play both Raptors. Alright, pushes, so I don't get to draw a card. Makes me Edict. Alright, we draw an Elf, which is useless. Draw another Elf. He's probably drawing better cards than we are right now. Attack into a Shark Typhoon? Nope. Memory Deluge. It tells me he's Desperation, so he doesn't really have anything good in hand. Unless he's desperately trying to find a land, which is not necessary. Commune. Frillback. Cast a Frillback. Pay 1. And then decline. Exile his yard. Hit ya. Makes a 1/1 Shark. Trades. Narset. Gets an Edict. I guess you have a Fatal Push and do an Edict. So predictable. Clothis. Ops and Desperation. Minus is the Narset. Gets a Ether Gust to get rid of the Clothis. Put down a Shark. Plays a land. Uses the Gust. We draw. Makes a Shark. That's fine. Reggie. Hit the Narset. Another Narset. Digs. A counterspell for the freaking Clothis. You gotta be kidding me with this, man. We will face Narset. Takes 4. Pass the turn. Goes digging. Another Shark Typhoon. Goes attacking. Play Raptor. Pass the turn. Tap Shores Extinction Event. On odd. Smacks me. Alright, I'm off. 0-2. Both of those matches I feel like were very close. We just wasn't able to piece it together. We ran out of gas. What are you going to do against counter spells like that? So let's get into the next. Temple. Passes. Oh. Go. Listen, please don't tell me this is another Golgari or black base removal / deck. More lands. That sucks. Mountain. Hitcha. Forest. Locket. Okay. Hunt Master. Tap land. Hitcha. Passes after cracking a Fable Passage. Play Reggie. Give Reggie haste. Smack you. Death Sprout. Down to 14. Forest. Passes. Play a Forest. Play a Reggie. Another Death Sprout. Make another Dork. Smack you for 7. Forest. Or Ring of Swamp. Casualties and scoops it up. Maybe Chandra's over Ceratops. Maybe Clothis over Domri. Run it like that. Forest. Veil. Go. Gorge. Raptor. Go. Prower. I think I have to commune Take the mountain. Play the mountain. Play Clothis. Pass the turn. Gilded Goose. Passes. Drain you. Raptor. Kills my Raptor. So I don't get to draw a card here. Pass the turn. Casualties of War. Eat the Casualties of War. Play Marauding Raptor. Pass the turn. Forest. Hits me. Take it. Prower. Passes. Eat Desperate. Play Forest. Shoot a Prower. Pass the turn. Shoot the Prower. We will eat our land, so we get to ramp into this Reggie. Smack you. Statue. Makes a food. Down to 13. Paradise Druid. Passes. Eat a Prower. Play a Reggie. Kills my other Reggie. Smack you. Got it. 1 and 2. Let's get into the next. Gorge, go. Craig passes. We do Forest. Raptor, go. Plains. I'm going to shoot my Raptor. Plays a Riveteer's Requisitioner. Veil. Plays Shifters. Pass the turn. Ridge. Swings. Take it. Veil. Dinosaur. Ripjaw Raptor. Ping it. Draw a card. Go to combat. Swing. Pass the turn. Island. How many colors is this? Asushi. Goes to combat. Shoot the Asushi. Draw a card. He eats top 2. Reggie. Go to combat. Hit you. Probably going to block here. Right? You block the 6. I guess that means he loses. Yeah, he's dead, right? He blocks here. That's 9 plus 3. That's 12. Okay. I guess we just win. Got it. Game 1. Down Golta. Up Chandra. I don't like that. Alright, we took his will to live. 2 and 2. Let's get into the wrap up. So what did we learn this week about this deck? And overall, the deck has felt pretty solid. We put it pretty close to being potentially a win against both midrange and control with Grixis and Rakdos midrange. Rakdos midrange is the best deck in the format, hands down by a decent margin. So the fact that we were able to push it to game 3 and we're very close being able to win that match actually shows how powerful this deck is, even though we lost it. Against Grixis control, I mean, I don't know. We never really got to draw any of our planeswalkers in that matchup, which we have a lot of, so that's kind of weird. But outside of that, I mean, we tried our hardest. We pushed it to game 3 again against heavy control, counters, heavy removal, and we still pushed it to game 3. So that really showcases, I think, how powerful the deck actually is. Normally, aggro decks have a difficult time in those matchups, but the fact that we consistently, I think, were in it 2 of the games of each match shows that, this deck can win. It's actually quite competitive. I don't think there's much I would change. The deck Frillback was a really good card. It overperformed. Maybe Ceratops is the card that I should maybe consider cutting. I don't know what for. I don't think I want another Luca main board, and there's not really a 3-drop that excites me. So I don't really know what I would want in the Ceratops slot. But that if I would cut any card in the main, probably would be that. It could just be as simple as bring something in your sideboard to your main, and then potentially put something like Stonebrain in your sideboard. That way you have things against combo decks. But this deck doesn't really want to take a turn off playing a Stonebrain and then cracking it. Doesn't seem like it's in our strategy. But outside of that, I think this deck actually has some legs. Like I said, Ceratops is probably the weakest link in the deck. So once we get a better dinosaur to replace this slot, I think this deck is going to be even stronger. Golta maybe needs to just be a one-of. We never drew it. But now, relatively speaking, this deck is only $250. Yeah, so most part, this deck is relatively cheap. Even the mana base is not that expensive. So if you want to pick up a decent deck for $250, this could be a good consideration. If there's any other card you guys would have suggested, let me know down in the comment section. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification for your way out the door. And until next time, hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Talk to you soon.